Candace, Sunrise and Tarot, what's going on? I just started doing a spread, and because the energy started jumping out right away. Okay? Movement. You're about to move into a new home. Right off the bat. You're going to move into a new home. Okay? Or if you haven't moved yet. If you have already moved, congrats. But if you haven't, the home you're going to move to is it's a part of the blessing, your divine wish, your karma. I think wherever you're moving to, whatever you're doing, whatever you're moving to is going to be good for you. You're going to reap a lot of benefits from the move. And I think it has something to do, you're traveling somewhere. You're doing something where you're moving, and you're very guarded with your energy. Yeah, you're traveling, 2 traveling cards. You're really guarded with your energy right now, but you're traveling towards the right direction. That's all I know. And I was just shuffling because a lot of energies was coming out at once. I ended up shuffling a lot of cards because there's just so much stuff going on. And of course, sometimes when I do my reads, so much information comes at once, and I have to cut the video or just start my video at different points. But I'm going to get down and started with the read because I already pulled a lot of cards that just flew out earlier when I was shuffling and getting my things together. All right. What I'm getting is people are not traveling towards you anymore. People are not traveling towards you anymore. They're not throwing any love arrows at you anymore. I'm not sure who this is, but it may have been people who understand that the relationship you guys have, whatever connection you guys have, is no more. It's dead. It's ended. It's just not to be brought up, talked about ever again. I think people are sensing that there's nothing. There's no love. There's no reason for them to travel towards you. No reason for y'all to talk. Because they see you as a person who's only focused on yourself and money. Whether, I don't know, they're not throwing anything at you anymore. Maybe throwing shade, but they're not throwing nothing else. They ain't throwing it back, ain't throwing it left, ain't throwing it right, ain't throwing nothing. Not throwing it back. Nobody's throwing it back, right? But possibly throwing shade, but they're getting this idea that you don't fuck with them anymore at all, and they're not going to try to fuck with you if you don't fuck with them. Something like that. I don't know who this is, but I think it's more than one person. I don't know. It could be your energy that you're carrying now where you're just not taking any shit. Or it could be something the way you talk. Maybe you told somebody directly this information to stop pursuing me, or leave me alone, for real, a whole karaoke session of Michael Jackson, Leave Me Alone or something at their house, or they just somehow see you and know that it is just donezo or something, but somebody is no longer throwing it back at you, throwing love arrows at you. It's not happening no more, but they're watching you still. They're watching you still because it's like a thing. They can't help it, but they ain't fucking with it. They're whoever this is working on their pinnacles because they see you working on your pinnacles, and that's just what it is. You are a very strong, outspoken person, as always, and that could be it too. You don't seem like a person who needs any help from anybody or even needs to be involved with them. Something about you don't need to be involved with me or anything. This is a past life thing. It's a past life connection. Somebody you was with or wanted to be with or shoulda, coulda, woulda, something like that. I don't know, but it didn't happen. And it's something you was building with this person. Something you was building where you was going to help people with, or some type of Take how it resonates. Some type of business venture, a dance studio, a art studio, a temple, a church. I don't know, but you was gonna build something with somebody and you're not anymore. You're not. And I think they know that. And I think for a while they didn't know, or they just didn't want to think of. I'm hearing that they didn't want to let it be what it is, of like you guys not talking anymore, or you not building whatever with them anymore, because you know it really hurts their feelings or it does something to them, but they wouldn't like directly tell you something like that. But you are in full hermit mode, and whoever this person is knows that, and they know there's no way to get back into talking to you anymore. Yeah, so what are you doing? What are you doing? I want to know what you're doing. I want to know what you're doing. Okay. Yeah, you're moving. If you haven't moved already, you're moving. Something about I'm sensing that you want to do something where everything's in your house or something. That's coming. That's cool. I'm sensing that very, very strong. Okay. And also very soon you're going to be taking a lot of new opportunities from a business venture you're doing. I think you're doing something with your career, or something you're doing where you're going to be selling something. That's going to take off. And also as that takes off, you're going to be doing a lot of work. You're going to be working, even though you may be frustrated at your work, but I don't know if you have a job where you're frustrated at, or you are seeing that job you're doing is not working for you anymore, or you just left the job, or you think about leaving the job, but you understand that you have to work really, really hard, and you may be frustrated sometimes doing that type of work, but you understand why you have to work hard, if that makes sense. But all that working hard you're doing is going to pay off. It's going to pay off. It's going to pay off. If it hasn't already, it's going to pay off. You know, you're working for your pinnacles. You're working for that happy ending, and you're going to get it. Who is this? Tell me about this person who's not throwing no more shade. No, they're throwing shade. I feel like this person's throwing shade because you see something about you seeing. You see things for how they are. I don't know. Where'd that card go? Here it is. You see things for what they are. Whatever this was, you saw it for what it was. I don't know. Take it how it resonates. Whatever this was, you saw it for how it was. And you're in your Emperor as energy. You're in your King of Pentacles as energy. And you have to do what King do. You have to do what King does. And remove yourself, put death. Yeah. You have to release whatever this was. You're twinsy. Twin flame soulmate. You have to release. Release. Because you saw that there were snakes in the garden. I'm not saying that your twin's a snake, but there were snakes in the garden, meaning that you saw things for what it was, that no matter what energy they were putting out there, what they were actually doing is not going to match their energy. And there's nothing you can do about it, because it's not something that they even are even trying to do anything about. And if you're in a scenario where you always feel like you always have to figure things out, this person always had you in your head, bro. This person always had you in your damn head. Always. This person would come back and you would make quick and fast, hurry decisions to be near them because their energy was so strong and you felt so connected to them. And it was like truth. It was really truth to that. But the way where you are now, all of that doesn't resonate with you. Where you are now, what they resonate with don't resonate with you. And what you resonate with don't resonate with them. You know what I mean? You guys you're not the same anymore. And it could not only be a twin flame, it could be anybody, a best friend, um, somebody you used to date, somebody you wanted to date, something. But you understand that you guys don't jam anymore. Like you are feeling good about everything you've done. Like you are just not, you're not apologizing for the things you worked for. And you leaping forward towards the people who actually receive you and receive you without throwing shade, without throwing shots, without, this person is just no point for even, a part of your past. This person's a part of your past now. Okay. And, I don't feel like you've talked to this person at all in a long time. I think this is probably the longest time you haven't talked to them since you've met. And this is the first time you have really just like dropped them. Not broke up or nothing, but just dropped them from like your frequency, from your plans, from your ideas. I feel like for a long time you had them in your plans, your ideas, but you don't anymore. Like you completely remove them from everything you was planning. You don't have them in your plans at all. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's like a realization that you're still trying to deal with, but you have released them several times. You know what I mean? But I feel like this is going to keep popping up every now and then because it's just going to. But there was a lot of chemistry with whoever you had this connection with. Your feelings were so real. I think for a long time you was just like not sure, but they were real. The angels are telling you everything was real. You wasn't losing it. You wasn't, and like I think for a while you felt like you was losing your mind or something was wrong with you because you just didn't understand. Yeah, this is past life though, but this is like over for you. You know what I'm saying? There was so much chemistry. I felt like you had a lot of good times with this person. You was always staying optimistic about the connection, optimistic about the future. But there's no future with this person. Okay? Far as like what you planned, what you dreamed of. I just think you guys should always go with the flow and have this resonate however it resonates. But if you are resonating with not being able to talk to this person, your twin, your soulmate, best friend, whoever, anymore, then let that be what it is. You guys have common interests, children. You guys have common interests, and it's crazy. They always want to discuss things with you. They always want to talk to you, but they're not. It's the thing about, when someone loves you and they just show you, this person is not there. And they're not, they're your soulmate and stuff like that. They're definitely your soulmate. Definitely want to talk. There's common interest. You guys have a lot to talk about. Things in common. But it's not what's gonna, it's not gonna be anything. And I think you had to really come into terms with that. Even if there's a chance in the future, you're not gonna hop on it. I feel like you always hopped on chances to be with them at the expense of others. And you're not doing that anymore. You know what I mean? Take it how it resonates. I'm not judging or anything. But I'm just saying that's what the fuck it was. Or was. It's not that no more, because I feel like you are just in the place where you're releasing. You're releasing, and think this is like the hardest connection you ever had to release. This connection was the hardest connection you ever had to release. and you took months, years to grow and move away from this person. Years of going back and forth. I felt like it was a game of like, not a game, but it may feel like that now, of you always doing like this when it came to that person. You know what I mean? This way, yeah, we're going to be together. This way, we're not going to. But that is just what it's supposed to do, like the connection, I guess. But you was very like open about your shit. I'm not saying they wasn't open, but they was open to their capacity. And you guys don't share the same love language. That's what it is. You guys don't have the same love language. At one point, you guys was in the same frequency, was like where, you know, exactly. You guys had a lot of chemistry. There was something very special between you guys. It was romantic. It was all of that. Guys are now, there's nothing that there's nothing that will mold you guys together anymore. You may have the same common interests, but that's it. You know, far as anything more other than that, it's just too much. And I don't think you would ever put yourself in that situation anymore to be that so, you know, so just emotionally imbalanced from that scenario. And I think that's really cool. And I think it took you a long time to get here, to get where you are. Okay? So don't let anything knock you off of that horse. Okay? Stay on that horse. Stay the course. Because it did you like this too many times. And I feel like the person knew that too. But it was like a comfort thing. Knowing that, you know, you love them was a comfort. And even though they didn't like want to share the same things that you wanted, they would tell you that, but also energetically pull you in sexual ways and never tell you they never would have told you was right, but never told you was wrong either. And I think you had to understand them and their love language and understand that they're following their intuition and you were following yours. And right now, your intuitions are pointing you guys like this. You guys did whatever you need to do together, and now it's like this. And you are coming to terms, and I think they know that too. That I don't think you guys are going to talk. There's no talking. You know what I mean? I know that could be hitting kind of hard for a lot of people right now. I'm sorry. But that you guys know that too. You guys know for real. Like, if you really tap into that shit, you may be having dreams. I be dreaming of you tonight till tomorrow. I'll be holding you tight, right? But those dreams are short-lived because that person is not where you are. Okay, you could be like, let's be romantic and live together and be romantic and make love and light. But no, they will say, hey, how you doing? Talk about what I'm going through, and that's it. They want to talk about what they're going through, get advice, and that's it. They don't want nothing else. And if anything else shall happen, it will be like a quick, fast, in a hurry. Like, oops, I did it again. It won't be a thing that's discussed or even acknowledging the shit. Like, if you would ever sleep with this person, they wouldn't even like really acknowledge the shit. It would be like, yeah, we did it, and they would move the fuck on. And that's not your love language. And you understand if that's their love language or what they are with you, then that's okay. Like, you're not forcing your love language, and they're not forcing shit on you either. And it is what it is. And if you guys are not going to talk no more, then so be it. And I know you guys understand that. And I think you guys are really accepting it. And I think you guys been having telepathic waves to each other. And you just been like, yo, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just over all of that. You're not even, you know what I'm saying? You don't even, but if you're still thinking and stuff like that, then there's whatever you feel for your twin, always understand that this connection, this journey is going to help mold you to the person that you was always meant to be, So look at it that way and let go of it and understand that it was a beautiful connection when it was, but it's just not, there's nothing there. I think that you have accepted that, and I think it was like really your choosing, because honestly, if you would reach out to them today, they would respond back. But I think where you are, you're not going to. I think they understand that you're not going to, and it's just going to just be a moment in time. So understand that for your present moment, and don't close yourself off to possibilities, but always be in your present moment. And your present moment is just not, where you are now, of like you're just not even trying to talk. Stay there. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, I hope this helps. I'm gonna end this read because I got a lot of things to do, places to see, people to do. No, all right. Sunrise and Tarot. Okay, make sure you click all the links down below to see what I got for you. All right. Okay, make sure you follow me on TikTok. I always forget to put that down there. But follow me on TikTok. All right. Much love. I will see you guys next time.